Well, guys, we actually have been battling a little bit here lately over water filtration. And as you know, we are prime thrift store shoppers. And we had what's known as a WaterWise 4000, which is very cumbersome. Being the thrifty people we are, we found for $5 at Goodwill. But in our travels today, we found this. This is UV water filtration. It was regular $290, how much? $287 regular price. We got this for $29. And it's called the Zuvo. So we're going to try this out. It hooks right into your faucet. So we are super excited. So this big old cumbersome water filter that we have, or water distiller, is going bye-bye.
Probably run this behind here.
Yeah, guys, we're sorry. We have our coffee pot sitting in the sink because we're not traveling currently.
Not traveling right now, but that's just a short.
We're prepping for all of that, so that's one of the reasons you're seeing us kind of get stuff together. And we don't have water hooked up, do we?
No, but we can do that.
Just to test and make sure it's tight enough.
Yeah. This is...
Now, do we still have to prime this thing and let it run for 5 minutes?
No. Alright, we finally got enough water pressure to get this thing to come on. When you flip this handle, it causes this UV light to come on. And it's also running through a filter. So it's got the UV protection and the filter to purify this water that's coming out from right here. And when we don't want to use it, we just turn it off like that.
It's amazing what you can find in a thrift store.
Right. And you can hear it activating. And when we don't use it, the UV light will cut out on its own. Okay. That is so cool how the light turns on when water's going through it. Now when it comes to filtration on the outside, we put this on our intake hose to filter the water that's coming into the camper, and then we do the extra water filtration through the Zuvo for drinking water.
We have this little dollar store, essentially, that is in our town, and they have some of the coolest items. Like, this is basically damp red, and it works awesome. We've used it multiple times, and you get it for $1 rather than $5. And then they have these little things, and there's basically a chalk tablet in this thing, but if you look, I don't know if you can tell, it really pulls the water out of the air in the camper. So that's one of the ways that we keep the moisture down in here. So we got new ones to replace that one, and we're just going to kind of place them around to keep the dampness out of the air. One other must for the camper is you have to have canisters that seal really good. If you don't, you're going to wind up with ants. These are great because they snap in place, and if you look, they seal. They've got the rubber seal inside, so nothing's going to get in these. That's very important. If you can find airtight ones, the better. But definitely you want some good. It's hard to find the good right size. These were at Walmart, but they did have these on sale for like $4 a canister, so they were good.
Now, why did we go to Walmart?
Why did we go to Walmart?
To find
We were looking for a pizza stone, but couldn't find one that was the right size for our oven. Which I think the 14-inch would have been okay. But I would really like to find a square one. anyway, because they say that helps your oven heat easier. We did discover our oven light's okay after 3 years, but we want to get a pizza stone before we use it, because that's supposed to even the heat out a lot better.
Okay, one thing that my wife is gifted in many ways is thrift store finds. She found this, and one thing that you know about being in a camper, things have to have multiple uses. You know, if it's got multiple uses, it's better for a camper. This cutting board right here can turn into a fruit basket. I think that is so cool. So it's got multiple uses.
That's really cool though.
Sometimes the most beautiful places are right near your own backyard. Just by discovering some places like this. Places to go on a Sunday afternoon when you've got a little free time to get out and exercise and get out in nature, get some fresh air, which everybody could use a little bit of right now.
We did take an impromptu hike today. We weren't even planning on it.
We weren't planning on it. We just drove by Lake Thoma-lex, right in between Thomasville and Lexington. Beautiful park, beautiful area, place to go kayaking, fishing. Got a nice playground. It's got a boat launch. Wonderful, wonderful place. This is a water source lake, so there's no swimming, but everything else is here.
It's really cool, and there's no camping here at this time, which is really unusual.
But there is a property that's about $300,000 that's not far from here that would make a really good resort. Hint, hint to somebody out there that's got that kind of money. It's a lakefront property. As long as you make it into a campground, that'd be good enough for me.
So we've taken a hike on the nature trail here today just to see where it went. And yeah, it literally goes halfway around the lake.
Yeah, so you're almost all the way around to where you're looking across the lake to the playground where it starts. So very beautiful, very scenic, very breezy, cool, nice shade area.
It's a hot day today.
It's a hot day, but it feels good out here.
Yeah, it's nice out here.
So
something to check out if you're in this area.
Something to check out if you're in the Thomasville, Lexington area, which is part of the
Route 64 tour.
Beautiful Lake Thoma-lex.
This is cool. Ah. This is the end.
Oh, okay. So it doesn't go around to the
gosh.
bridge. Good shot of the playground. Well, guys, we are doing the Route 64 tour right now. We have already gotten a lot of footage for you. Please forgive us for not getting these videos out. We had a few technical difficulties that had us set back a little bit, but we are getting these things put together to put them out on YouTube. I put this one little video together just so that to buy us a little bit of time. But we are already out doing the Route 64 tour right now. We've already experienced quite a few things.
Yeah, Jordan Lake is our first stop, and it was amazing. This trip is not a straight line. It's kind of a back and forth thing because we don't live far from Route 64 ourselves.
Yeah, and so we had a few scheduling conflicts as well, where we had different interviews set up with different companies and different people. So we're having to go east and then go west and then go east again. So we're trying to compile everything together as good as we can. But we are doing the Route 64 tour. We are doing it right now. Nothing's been canceled. We really want to get these things out to you as soon as we can. Just give us a little bit of grace on the timing. I'm doing my best to really compile this video and make it the best that it is.
But the good news is it's given us more to show.
Right. We've got a lot to show you, and we are very excited to show you the Route 64 tour, and it's going to be great. It's going to be different than anything you've ever seen. So please just be patient with us. Go ahead and like and subscribe so you don't miss it when it does come out. But just give me a little bit of time to get these things put together, and I promise you once they're together, it's going to be awesome.
Yeah, we got a lot coming. So thank you guys for tuning in. Again, hit that like and subscribe. And until next time, happy camping.
Happy camping. Welcome to the Route 64 tour. If you've seen any of our videos before, you've never seen anything like this. The Route 64 tour is a really great way to see North Carolina, all the way from the coast to the mountains.
We are at Chubby's Tacos.
This is part of a rescue farm, Hearts Haven Rescue, and most of the animals you see that are here and a number more back up on the farm are rescue animals. And if any profits are made here, then that goes to support the rescue.